Hi everybody! So today I'm going to show you a quick everyday makeup. So let's get into it. So first I'm going to start with my base. So since it's everyday makeup, what I like to do is I like to put a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer with SPF. This is very important to wear sun protection every day. So I use this Andalou Naturals BB cream. I'm just going to press it on my skin and pretty much just working it in the center and working it outwards, making sure that I cover all of the skin because of the sun protection in it. And then I'm going to grab a little bit more to put on my neck, because a lot of people forget their necks. So next I'm going to move into eyeshadow primer while I let that BB cream absorb into my skin, and this is a Jessie's Girl eyeshadow primer. And with my ring finger, just tapping it and moving it all around the eye area. And I love using my fingers. I don't see an issue with using fingers. I know a lot of people don't like using their fingers, but I think they're one of the best tools when it comes to makeup. So that's on there. And I'm going to quickly move on to the concealer, and this is Maybelline Fit Me concealer. And what I like to do, I just like to kind of place it in any area that I want to cover. Dot, put a little dot on that bad boy right there, a little on the chin, anywhere where there's darkness, scarring, dark spots, acne, pimples, whatever. And the thing with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, it does set, but it takes a long time to set, and it actually works really well with the heat of your skin. So what I like to do is I like to place it on like I have now and just leave it there and let it get happy, because it actually blends out better, looks better when you let it sit on the skin for some time rather than applying it and blending it right away. So this, guys, this is Laure Mercier Caviar Stick in Copper, and I love this Caviar Stick, or this cream eyeshadow. It is awesome. I love the color. I love the formula, but this color in particular, Copper, it looks great on everybody. I'm going to apply that all over the lid. And you don't have to do this perfectly, just very messily, and you just want to apply it on that mobile lid, because then we're going to go in with your finger, ring finger, and you're going to just tapping it on and blending upwards. Do another layer of that just to build up the intensity of that. And again with that ring finger. Now, rather than tapping and swiping, I'm just lightly tapping it because I want that pigmentation to stay there. Whatever's left on my ring finger, I'm just popping a little bit higher on this crease because I do want to see that shimmer when my eyes are opened. And that looks great. Moving on from that, I forgot to do this step, and I probably should have done this first before applying that Caviar stick, but I think it's fine. Sometimes when you make mistakes in makeup, it actually turns out better. So I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette, and I'm going to be using the color Salted Caramel, which is this color right, which is this color right here, and you can see that I've hit pan on that color. So with a dual-ended Smashbox brush that you get in their palettes, I'm going to be using the fluffier side. I'm going to pick up that Salted Caramel color just on the bristles, tapping off the excess, and I'm going to put that lightly through the crease just to deepen that area and to give a little bit more dimension and depth. You would want to do it first before putting the cream, but since the Too Faced eyeshadows are so creamy and they blend so well, and the Caviar sticks from Laure Mercier are really good quality, you can get away with doing this. I always like extending that outer corner to give that almond shape, accentuate the almond shape more. You see? That gives that nice warmth to that crease area. And copper, guys, copper accentuates most eye colors. If you have brown and your brown eyes have any green in them, the green is going to pop out more. If you have green eyes, the greens are going to look greener. If you have blue, they're going to look bluer. If you have brown eyes that have a lot of caramel colors in them, it'll make them look more hazel. Even the deepest of browns, it lightens that brown color. Copper is a great color to have in your makeup collection. I am going to go back to my under eye area, and I'm going to, with that same Fit Me concealer, I'm going to just put 3 dots under my eyes, like so, and I'm going to leave it under there, let it get happy, and with a Real Techniques buffing brush, right, buffing brush, love this too, I'm going to tap out what I have on my face here. Tap and buff. And guys, again with the Real Techniques, these are all products that I love and I highly recommend. If you don't own these brushes, you need to go get them. See how good the coverage that you get on that concealer when you let it sit? That is a trick, guys. And you can't do that with most concealers, but with any concealer that has a similar consistency as this, one that is creamy but takes a while to set, let it sit on your skin. I'm just adding a little bit more. Let it sit on your skin, let it do its thing, and you'll get more coverage out of it, better blend. It's going to look flawless. I'm going to go onto my brows here. So this is a Benefit brush, brow brush. I'm just going to brush through my brows first. And I'm going to put a little bit of Gimme Brow, and this is in shade 3, to give that natural fullness to the brow, or accentuate any fine hairs that you have and make them appear thicker. So once I've done a couple of layers of that, and I do like to layer this, I like to go with the angled side of that brow brush and using my Laure Mercier, what is this called? The Sketch and Intensify Pomade and Powder Duo. I'm going to use the pomade side, and this is in the shade Brunette, this pomade right here. And I'm just going to use the pomade because I want to give a more natural look. If you mix the pomade with the powder, you do get a little bit of more of an intense look. I think that's why it's called the Sketch and Intensify. So I'm just going to sketch out with the pomade. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill in where I feel I have gaps to make the brow look even fuller, because I'm all about that fluffy full brow. Oh, by the way, I just finished watching this new film, or it's not new, but I've heard of it, but I just watched it today, and it's called Shimmer Lake on Netflix. It's a Netflix original. Really good. Oh my gosh, I liked it. If you like crime movies, you're gonna like this film. I'm all about the crime. Hit the like button if you like crime related movies, shows, podcasts. So you see the difference between this brow and this brow? It's like, come on. Once you do this, it's hard to walk out the door with this brow. It just looks so sad. We want happy full brows, not sad brows. So moving on to my left brow, which is actually my fuller brow. out of the two. Brows are not twins, they're sisters. So that means that, yes, they have similarities, but they're not the same. So they don't have to be exactly the same, and you don't have to feel or get frustrated if there are differences between them. This is my fuller brow. And I have been trying to grow my eyebrows out. There was a time there where I was waxing them. I've had my moments with waxing. I used to wax them a lot when I was younger, and then they got so thin. Oh, they were so thin. I practically had no eyebrow here. And it took me 2+ years to grow them back fully. And that is without doing anything to them. Nothing. No trimming, no waxing, no tweezing, nothing. Just letting them be. So I'm going to blend out this bottom concealer because I've been looking crazy for a hot minute now. Concealer, ring finger, trying to cover that bad boy that I have growing right there, or was growing. If you guys like, if any of you out there like popping pimples, I'm one of those people. I love to pop a pimple, but you have to know how to pop them so that you don't scar or it doesn't get infected or more swollen. No. We don't want that, ladies. We want that face to look nice and beautiful. Now, I do get puffy under my eyes and I do get discoloration, so I'm over the top of that Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm going to put the Maybelline Age Rewind in Neutralizer Yellow, right? Neutralizer. Oh, just Neutralizer. I think that's what it's called. But just tapping it right below, right here. This is a Maybelline eye pencil in Lasting Drama. Lasting Drama, and it's a waterproof gel pencil. Really like this color, very richly pigmented, very smooth. I feel that it stays on all day. And this is in the color Glazed Toffee. I love browns. I'm a brown girl. So I'm going to place this eye pencil on the top lash line, not so much on the top waterline, but on the lash line because I want to give a more full effect to my lashes and without having to line the eyes because I still want to keep it open. Ooh, going back to that buffing brush, right? Copper stick under the eye. Again, on the lash line. I'm going to add some mascara to my top lashes. Just finishing up with the eyes here. And this is a Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant Mascara. And love this mascara. It's really nice. Gives a lot of length and fullness. So, and I'm not a fake lash everyday kind of gal. So I like to layer up my mascara to get a dramatic effect. Back to the face. This is a Laure Mercier Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder in shade 1, and I'm going to put this on the T-zone. Now, this is a illuminating or soft focus powder. It's not a matte powder. It has a sheen to it, so I love this. I mean, if you want that everyday natural glowy look, this is a powder to have. It is awesome. And this is a little tiny travel size Sonia Kashuk brush that I've had for a very long time. I'm just going to put that into the powder and just quickly buff. This is a MAC 133, nice and flat like you can see here. And I'm going to just put that on in the powder and just tap it under the eye area. Going to now move on to highlighter. This is actually a cream highlighter. Even though I've already powdered that, again, it's such a creamy powder. It's not a mattifying powder that you can apply things like creams over it. And I'm actually going to be mixing 2 cream highlighters because why not? I'm going to be using the Benefit What's Up highlighter, and this is actually a mini that I got in a gift set. And I'm going to pop that on the cheekbones, down the bridge of the nose, the cupid's bow, not on my chin because my chin already pops up, on the brow bone, and in the inner corner of the eyes. And using my hands, I'm going to tap that up. So this is the first highlighter, guys. Face palette, you see when the light hits it? Yes, gorgeous. And then I'm going to use a Jordana Glow and Go Creamy Strobing Stick. I just got this, really nice. It's in the color Pearl Glow. And I'm going to pop it right over that one just to give more glow, more dimension. But this I'm just going to pop on the cheekbone. Now, moving on to blush. And I'm going to be using a liquid blush from Trish Mcevoy, and it is in the shade, it's shade 1. It's called Liquid Face Color Shade 1. It's in this little tube here, and you pop it off, and it has a little brush. You click the product out, and you apply it on. And that's such a pretty color. It has shimmer, gold flecks, so it's like the perfect peachy, pinky, corally goodness. And I'm going to use a brush. This is a e.l.f. small stippling brush, just to kind of tap that and melt that blush into the highlighter. Okay, guys, now that I have that blush on and it's looking nice and glowy and natural and fabulous, which is what we want, going on to lips, and I'm going to be using an Estee Lauder, Bronze Goddess, I can't read, Bronze Goddess Lip Glow in Sunset Nude, and this was a limited edition, but it's such a beautiful color. If you can find anything like this, any shimmery nudie color, buy it. It looks amazing for every day, or specifically for summertime. So I did put on lip balm earlier. I'm going to just, no lip liner, this quick, easy, throwing it on. It's very glowy, like it's called. It's a glow lipstick, but you can see it's very soft and natural. And really, guys, if you wanted to, you could stop right here and done and walk out the door. You customize this to what you like. You don't have to do exactly what I do. Now, if you want to be a little extra and kick up your everyday makeup up a notch and add some color to this, I'm going to show you how. And it's really easy. Add a gloss. A good gloss to add, or to add and wear every day or put over lipsticks, is the legendary Nars Orgasm. This is a great color. This is a lip gloss. I'm going to pop this on my lips just to punch up, you see, that lip color. It just adds a little, ooh, there's a little hair on here. It just adds that little extra something on the lips, right in the center. And the last step, guys, is adding a green mascara. And this is from MAC. This is the Zoom Lash in Green is Green. And actually, you're gonna, I know, green. You think green, why would I put green mascara on my bottom lashes? But trust me, it works. It looks phenomenal. Anyways, I'm gonna pop this on to my bottom lashes, okay? And the trick is not to go too heavy-handed with this. You just want to coat the lashes maybe once or twice and be done with it. I love it. You can also put mascara on your bottom lashes, but it doesn't have to be green. You could just do black. Just the same mascara that you put on your top lashes on your bottom. If you're somebody that likes to wear mascara on your top and bottom lashes, go for it. Wear whatever color you want. And you know what, guys? I just realized something, and please forgive me. I forgot to put on bronzer. And I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster in the BB formula, and I'm using light to medium. And this brush right here, this is actually a art brush that I got from the art store. It's for painting, but it makes a great bronzer brush, believe it or not. Now put that into that bronzer. The jawline, around your chin, down the neck. So it's at figure 3 temples, into your cheekbones. Soft contour going on here, guys. And you know what? I think this look is complete, guys. I think that fabulous, glowy, fresh, pop of color, nice glossy, nudie, orgasmy lips. I mean, what else could you want, ladies? If you like this video, guys, don't forget to comment, hit the like button, subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.